Hello, I'm Matt Howitt at the Cffl Sports Desk. Get ready for sports. To start, we're going to send it over to Matt Howitt where he's going to review the picks from last year's draft. Hello and welcome. We are here, live on the scene of this year's CFFL draft. But first, let's take a look at last year's draft picks. With the first overall pick, FaceTime Phil Dillon selected Todd Gurley. He finished up the year as the top running back, but unfortunately, Phil fell short in the playoffs as he got bumped in the first round by this year's champion. With the second overall pick, two-time champion Jeremy Smith took 5 of his beloved Patriots. Shocker. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough for him to make the playoffs. With the third overall pick, Joel Vandervelden ended up with a season with the fewest points. Tough to have a good year when your first overall pick, Le'Veon Bell, doesn't even play a single game. But blah 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 blah. With the fourth overall pick, Kyle Wilson made a great choice by selecting Ezekiel Elliott. As of late, Kyle's been catching on. He finished the season third, only ended up the year with 7 of his original drafted players, and had the most fantasy points. It seems poor in-season management, no longer an issue. Ty Barbie had the 5th overall pick, and at first glance, it doesn't look like a horrendous team. But at the end of the season, he had no players inside of the top 20. Better come this year prepared. With the 6th overall pick, Brady Corn McCormick had a pretty good season. He made a massive trade acquiring Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Rob Gronkowski. Brady ended the year with a .69 win percentage, but unfortunately fell short in the playoffs. With the 7th overall pick and this year's Toilet Bowl champion, Matt Howitt, I appear to have a note from the owner, Matt Howitt himself. I'm not here to make excuses, but I had the 7 most points and most points against. November 1st will forever be known as a day that mistakes were made by trading Mahomes, Hill, and Gronkowski. I know that next year I will come back stronger. I am sorry to all my fans. I will never let you down again, and thank you for staying by my side. Drafting 8th, Mike Howitt. Shocker, he took Josh Gordon with his 4th overall pick and made a great selection of James Conner late in the 11th round. Mike squeaked into the playoffs but got bumped out in the first round. Back-to-back Detroit receivers. Stupid or brilliant? Drafting 9th, Colton Barbie. He protested this year's draft by taking a knee and selecting Saquon Barkley with his first pick. He stayed true to his ways in drafting a white end, Kyle Rudolph. Unfortunately, those two weren't enough to help him make the playoffs. Drafting 10th, this year's champion, Jerry McDonald. He went from receiving golden showers to popping bottles and having champagne showers. It's a race for 3 championships between him and Jeremy Smith. Drafting 11th, Mitch Ruxin Franzman. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby in a baby carriage. All these things are going well for Franzman off the field right now, but unfortunately, on the gridiron, not so much. Franzman just avoided punishment as he won in the toilet bowl. Fuck. Drafting 12th, Christian Cffl. After losing his star wide end Greg Olsen in the first week of the season, Christian Cffl made the most moves in the league and wound up second, just losing in the finals. And that concludes a review of last year's draft. Sending it back into the studio with Matt Howitt, I'm Matt Howitt, CFFL News.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Thanks, Matt. You always do a great job with the draft reviews. Now, I'm proud to present, in partnership with HBO and Hard Knocks, this year's Hard Knocks Fantasy Football Commission Dish.
Every good league has a commissioner. And for the commissioner, before the season starts, there's work that needs to be done.
Yeah, it's a busy time of year. Everyone's prepping for the draft. We're dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Just final preparations here. Hey, yeah, I'm just looking for sponsorships for this year's Cffl Fantasy Football Draft. What do you mean Marshawn Lynch has the rights to Skittles so you won't sponsor us? Think about this. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Waiver Wire, the quicker picker-upper. You guys would be a perfect sponsor for the league. What do you mean you can't do it? McDonald's, we'll make a video for you. We'll get the whole league saying, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hey, Colonel. Ha, yeah. All right, get this. You guys sponsor us. KFC, proud sponsor of the CFFL. It's field goal kicking good. Taco Bell, think outside the box. How about this? Taco Bell, think outside the pocket. What do you mean you don't get it? Quarterback, the pocket. Do you watch football? Rice Krispies, here's what I'm thinking. Snap, throw, drop. We'll have Jarvis Landry dropping the passes. He had the most drop passes in the NFL last year. No? You're from Cleveland. Yes, really appreciate it. I know everyone will be excited, as am I. Thank you. Yep, thanks for sponsoring the draft. There we go. We did it. We found this year's sponsor. The draft kit. It's down south in Raleigh, North Carolina. Quality stickers, you really can't go wrong with these guys. They do a great job and always make our board look good. New board, new year, new stickers, same goal. Win a championship.
Now that the sponsorship is taken care of, it's time to grab the trophy and put a new name on it. After dropping off the trophy to get Jerry McDonald's name on it for a second time, the commissioner has other plans.
Yeah, just on my way to another draft right now, different league. Don't commission every league. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Someone else can take the reins. They can have control. Everyone knows the big league is the CFFL. All these other leagues, they're just minor leagues. I'm using it really just to see how kind of the draft shapes up here. It's a little bit of a crossover, There's a few people in both leagues. See what we look forward to for next week.
As leagues collide and commissioners get together, more preparation is still being done. Two-time champion Jeremy Smith is looking forward to this season.
To get that third title, establish a dynasty in CFFL would be big. Jerry's got 2 now, so it is the race to the dynasty here for that third one. It'd be huge.
Joel Vandervelden has yet to win a championship, but is also after the same thing.
It's a big year, I'm going to start with a blank slate like every year, and we're just gonna take it player by player, step by step, brick by brick, and I'm getting close every year, but this year's my year. Yeah, Andrew Luck I want to take. He's a great QB. Jeff Garcia too as a backup QB. just gonna see where this year takes me.
As draft day is closing in, Commissioner Howitt and his co-commissioner have a friendly conversation and discuss punishments that need to be done.
The real question is though, how early you drafted Josh Gordon? Should you both have our legs crossed? Be honest with me. You get angry that you don't get the glory that I get as a commish?
No,
You're happy being just a co-commish in the shadows?
that's great being in the shadows.
I'm
Somebody's got to be out there.
like Superman and you're
Somebody's-
like Batman. You're still
I think
really
you mean
good.
you mean Batman and Robin?
No, because Batman's in the shadows. So
No, Batman's still a pretty sweet superhero.
that's what I'm saying. That's
That's
pretty
why-
sweet,
and
and
that's
I
why I
think
don't
I'm
have-
Superman.
and that's why I don't have any problem with it.
Okay, so win-win.
I pitch you lots of stuff behind the scenes, get stuff done, and you're the face.
Okay, just glad you're happy and I'm happy.
Yeah. Holy shit!
I'm only running to Sean's house, turning around, and coming back, and it starts down there.
Like
That's
just-
fucking long if you're jogging in skivvies and a pair of flip-flops.
Do you think the cops are gonna be out?
That's what I was wondering too.
Is school?
I don't think that's illegal though.
How
Stay
long does
warm.
it take you to run a 5K?
So I googled average time
What would you?
for an average folk. I don't know. I don't run 5Ks. Average time is about 30 minutes for average Joe. I'm not an average Joe.
So what you're thinking? 40, 45 minutes?
Nope. I'm above average is what I was saying.
Oh.
So 30 minutes average Joe. The record, Olympic record, is 14 minutes. So half that is about 21. 21 minutes is my goal.
Do we place bets?
You can place a bet. I have to wear flip-flops is my concern.
I don't think you'll do under 30.
You don't think I'll do under 30?
No flip flops.
It's a little cold out here. A
Well,
little chilly.
now you're gonna have. There's not gonna be too much shrinkage anyways, so I think you'll be fine.
What's that supposed to mean?
Unfortunately, last year didn't go so well for the commissioner. He now has to run a 5K in a pair of flip-flops and underwear.
Monkey, never cramp.
Which banana number is this?
3.
Monkeys eat 2 a day.
Monkeys don't do 5Ks.
Kind of getting race jitters here, as they say.
Oh yeah. It's fair.
I really hope there's no one on the road.
Well, there's going to be.
What are the odds? Most popular road people aren't on. Let's go. Wrap it up.
I'm not actually doing this.
Here we go. Come on, Mike. Quick pace here. Let's go. Gas. My feet hurt.
What's your pace?
What?
What's your pace?
What?
What's your pace?
14:20.
For a 5K?
I don't know what that's for.
I was the cops and your husband's in jail. The state looks down on sodomy. And that's about the time that bitch hung up on me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. And I still wanna lose my bank.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Trying to find my stride. Pass the call back there. He's just standing outside. Awesome. Good job. Oh, oh, I won a bet. You won a bet. Pull the halfway point. Right here, Mike. 19. Halfway.
You want to warm up?
Nope. Gotta keep my pace.
Yeah. You want to join in? Come on, strip the gear. Strip the gear.
Feeling stronger. How you feeling?
What's the time? 26.
I don't think you'll do under 30. I don't think you'll do under 30. I think you'll do under 30.
You don't think I'll do under 30?
No flip flops.
What's the time? 26. Feet hurt,
You're red.
but I feel better than ever.
I bet you do.
26 minutes. Not a big deal.
In flops?
In flops.
In game?
Faster than the average human.
With onlookers?
It's not hard.
Nothing average about that run, hey?
No. My Achilles hurt a lot. My legs are chafing quite a bit.
Hey, what punishment done? Look at that. You beat 3 guys to the punch.
That's right. Yep. 26 minutes. This should be a challenge now, not just a punishment. You got 5K, flip-flops and undies. Who can do it the quickest? Good luck.
The off-season isn't just for playing golf and relaxing. There's lots that needs to be done. With everything out of the way, all that's left to do is draft.
I'm gonna sit around and watch some preseason games. Be a couple more months till you get laid. Oh yeah, it's time for fantasy football.
FC sponsor of the it's field goal kicking shit. KFC. It's field goal kicking. What a field goal kicking good shit. It's field goal. It's not hard. KFC, proud sponsor of the CFFL. It's field goal kicking good. There we go. Nailed it.
I knew I should have got those mics.
Just talk louder.
I'm not a loud talker.
Talk louder. What's the deal?
I'm not allowed.
I'm not a loud talker. That sounds like a Jerry Seinfeld bit. I'm not a loud talker. It's not what I do. This is me trying to talk loud.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I can't remember if I pressed it. Is it recording? Sure is. Trying to film here, dude. No coughing. Oh shit. What is it? What am I trying to say?